Hello, I'm Dr. Alveda King, Director of African American Outreach with Priest for Life. And I'm reminded of the goodness of God as I open this talk about my new book, King Rules. And that's 10 rules that will prosper you, your family, and our nation. Rules that I grew up with. One of the favorite rules of mine is guard your heart. Also, at the end of the book, there's a chapter called If Uncle ML, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Could Tweet. And so in the book, I do what we call go back to old school. In the African American community, we'll call it old school. The rules that you learned when you were young. I'm 63 years old. I'm an older lady now. But I can remember as a little girl the values and the principles. We call them today family values. And so I encourage you to get that book, King Rules. Father Frank Pavone was generous enough to write the afterword for the book. Congressman J.C. Watts has written the foreword. There are many stories and there are pictures at the website at Thomas Nelson. Nelson Books is the publisher of the book, and there's a whole photo gallery on the website for that book. So I want to encourage you to get King Rules by yours truly, Dr. Alveda C. King. I have other books as well, and I think you can find them out there in cyberspace. There are several, but this is the newest in a series. I delight in the thought of perhaps doing a children's book of the same title. I, of course, am a mother of adult children and have little grandchildren. My friend Anthony DiStefano, in his book series, he has several children's books and books for adults. And I remember recently, my little granddaughter was asking the question about heaven and said, well, my teacher said heaven's not really real. She goes to a kind of a public daycare or something. And I said, honey, heaven really is real. And I took out Anthony's book and a travel guide to heaven for children, and she just absolutely loved it. And so books are very important, and I hope to get King Rules out for your children and grandchildren as well. And don't forget to get it. I think that you might be pleasantly surprised to find out how pro-life the King family legacy has been throughout the ages. So God bless you. I hope you enjoy the book.